Hello, Scrappy Peeps. Suzanna here today for DLS Design, and I'm sharing with you this large photo, multi-photo layout created with the Winter Memories collection. So with the collection, this metal die comes, and it's one of those flip-fold snowflakes. And I thought it would be fun to create 4 different colored snowflakes that I would put on top of these smaller photos. So I have 3 different colors that I'm going to cut each of these snowflakes out with, or foldable snowflakes, interactive elements. I'm going to spare you the agony of watching me cut all 4 of them, but the idea is that I'm going to do a top flip, bottom flip, and alternate those as you go across the page. You see me put it away there, but I actually, on the right hand side, you can see where I've saved those diamonds. So keep that in mind, the innards of that. So I am using a bone folder to get a nice crisp, firm fold. Make sure when you are gluing your photos down that you don't put your photo or your pocket card, whatever it is, even just a journaling piece of cardstock, straight up to the fold. Give yourself a little teeny gap there. You don't want a cavern, right? But you need to have just a little bit of space in order to get that nice tight fold down onto it so that it's not flapping in the breeze. You do want people to know that it is liftable so that there is visible photo underneath. Something else you could have done was I could have used vellum, but I wanted more color in the layout because, as you can see, really there's a lot of shadow, and then the white, the crisp white of the snow, and then a lot of this is that reflection off of the sky. So I'm going to do alternating top and bottom lifts here. I've got my very sophisticated ruler, piece of cardstock, to just make sure that I line up all the bottoms, and then I will just eyeball the spaces in between each of those photos there. So you can see from the photo that it is a 12 by 12 photo, and then these are 3 by 4s that I'm putting on top of it. There is a lot of dead space intentionally in that large photo, which then allowed me, I was either going to journal in there, or my intent originally had been to put additional photos, which is exactly what I've done here. And so with this DLS Design collection, there are some word phrases, and so I am going to put those on the snowflake and try and alternate where they go, so high, low, middle, so that it's not just consistent, and there's kind of some ebb and flow as you move across the page, which goes with the ebb and flow of the flip up and flip down. Amongst those phrases, there are also some Christmas phrases. So it took me a little bit of while to get through that, to get through to the winter, making sure that I get the winter phrases there. So adding one of the stickers that come with the collection, and then I'm going to use these puffy alphas. These are the ones that comes with this particular collection. I like that lighter color, just to put Morning Walk as the title of my layout across the top of those photos there. These come off very easily, but stay very well stuck to the layout, which I really love. And I just love the playfulness of the font of these puffy stickers, which is the same font that is pretty much used from collection to collection with these puffy alphas. So I am going to feel like this is going to be the end of the layout, but I really feel like I need something up the top of the layout, and so I'm going to come back in after the fact and add a little bit more color. I need a header up the top there, not a full header, so I've got that strip of trees that goes well with the trees that are at the top of the layout, as well as what I'm going to create with this torn edge. My hope was to mimic sort of the snow banks, so they're not even, right, like the edge of the road is, and so those are going to go up the top there. Now, when this collection was sent out to me, in order to get my box in time to me in the US, they weren't able to hold it for all of the collection to arrive in the kit/collection. So I am going to create a lot of my own embellishments. There are embellishments that come with this. Don't worry. If you are interested in it, they are there and available. but they were not available to me at the time. So I'm going to fussy cut out a few of these. I'm going to call these pine cones. These are dead easy to cut. Remember that you want to have sharp scissors when you're fussy cutting, as well as move the paper as you're closing the scissors. You can see that movement of the paper as I'm opening and closing the scissors there. I use spring-loaded scissors. These scissors I have had for a super, super long time, and I do sharpen them periodically, but they have lasted me. I cannot tell you how long, but they are the best. So I have 3 there, and then I was like, oh, but I want to overlap some, and then I have that visual triangle that I like, so I'm going to go ahead and add a few more. So just fussy cutting those out, and I really felt like I needed some yellow up the top of the page. There's a lot of yellow in that sunflare off of the road, and then I love the way that that yellow snowflake goes with that sunflare, but it needed some yellow up the top. It just needed color in general. So in order to not cover the bottom of the trees there, that pink strip with my snowbank, quote unquote, needs to go upside down, which is perfect. It just adds some softness up there. It adds a splash of color, but it needs a little bit more to pull all of the colors that at the bottom of the layout up to the top. When I overlap elements like the double pine cones or the pine cone with the Oh What Fun, I do like to use some foam. It just adds some layer and some shadow and texture to the page. Not like I don't have enough of that already with those snowflakes, but so be it. So you can see where I'm just using, that is, I believe that is 1/4 inch foam adhesive there that is easy to pull apart or pull the backing off of and cut with clean scissors. And so you can see that I create a visual triangle with those pine cones, which pulls the top of the layout down to the bottom of the layout as well, and those matching elements from top to bottom unite it. So all snow needs some sparkle, so I'm just using some glitter glue here. This is from scrapbook.com. Then just putting in little bits of sparkle, and then those diamonds. See those off to the left side? So those are discards, right, from the metal die, but they're actually perfect embellishments as well. So even more signifying of sparkle for my snow sparkle page there. And that is going to I'm pretty sure that that is going to wrap it up once I've got those in there. So again, this layout is for DLS Design. I'm creating with the Winter Memories collection, or what I have of it, and featuring that super awesome snowflake die, which is great for all of your snow scrapbooking, memory keeping endeavors. So thanks for stopping in today. I hope you're doing well. Enjoy the close-ups. Come back again soon and take care.